What's up, world?
Hello, I'm Michele, Mosca, CEO of evolutionQ, also a professor at the Institute for Quantum Computing in Waterloo, Canada. The current level of readiness varies from not at all to pretty well on track. Fortunately, there have been a group of leaders worldwide in academia and industry who've prepared some standards that are high quality and give us a starting point to prepare enterprises against quantum-enabled threats. And ETSI was one of the main places convening this community many years ago, from the Quantum Safe Cryptography workshop we started in 2013 to the QKD standards group that was started even before that, to the eventual formation of the Quantum Safe Cryptography standards group. So everyone has a reasonable starting place, building on decades of work by researchers and early pioneers. But to go from a cryptographic standard to a globally deployed scalable solution still requires a lot of work, from figuring out how the protocols we widely depend on will leverage these standards, working on interoperability challenges and coordinating timelines. And we also have to go from security against what we know to security against future attacks to our cryptography. And next time we can't assume we'll have 30 years of advance warning. So developing this stronger cryptographic resilience and turning cryptographic risk management into a standard part of enterprise risk management is an important part of this challenge we're now facing. The most pressing challenges are usually one of three. Usually the first one is wanting to be quantum safe in the first place. Without a business pull of some sort, this will always get postponed to a future date, to the point where it becomes a crisis management situation. So the motivation to act is actually the biggest bottleneck in most cases, not the technical challenges. And when there is a desire to become quantum safe and cryptographically resilient, then one encounters the fact that the solutions aren't all ready necessarily to meet our needs. So then there's the technological challenges of getting the cryptography standards ready, the protocols ready, and so on. And then if one does have the motivation and the tools are there, another obstacle that's often met is the interdependency on the broader ecosystem and then coordinating these actions and these timelines. When do we agree we're going to make post-quantum cryptography available? When are we going to collectively deprecate the non-post-quantum solutions? So there's this massive coordination challenge we must also face. So fault-tolerant quantum computers are forcing us to better manage our cryptography, to elevate cryptography to a first-class business asset, to better manage our cryptographic assets, and more importantly, to properly manage cryptographic risk. And going from establishing resilience against the known quantum attacks to being secure against future attacks to our cryptographic foundations, especially in an era where we depend on more and more automation enabled by AI and so on, and where we have AI-enabled attacks, that's a massive challenge that we also have to undertake as part of this migration to quantum safe security.
What's up, world?